The world turned against us. Yet, we survived. We brought heat to our homes. We healed our sick. We fed our children. Some say we broke our promises.
Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated strategy games out there, Frostpunk 2. If you're a fan of complex city building, harsh moral choices, and surviving in brutal conditions, then buckle up. Because Frostpunk 2 takes everything we loved from the first game and cranks it up to the next level. Set 30 years after the events of the first Frostpunk, the world is still cold, brutal, and unforgiving. But this time, it's not just about keeping the generators running or protecting people from the elements. Frostpunk 2 introduces a whole new era of survival. One where we're moving beyond coal and looking to oil as our salvation. That's right. In Frostpunk 2, you're no longer simply fighting to survive day by day. You're leading a city into a future that's torn between hope and exploitation. Oil is now the key resource, and with it comes new technologies, new challenges, and new moral dilemmas. But here's the thing. With progress comes risk. Not everyone in your city will agree with your choices. Some will push for development at all costs, while others might fear the price of tampering with nature, or simply demand a more humane way of life. Let's talk about the gameplay. If you thought the original game's mechanics were intense, wait until you see what Frostpunk 2 throws at you. We're talking more layers of city building, advanced technology trees, and the introduction of new factions and ideologies within your city. One of the major upgrades in Frostpunk 2 is the inclusion of ideological conflicts. Your city isn't just a monolith. It's a melting pot of different beliefs, motivations, and survival strategies. You'll have to navigate these political tensions and decide whether you'll lead with diplomacy, force, or cunning. You'll also need to manage new types of resources, like oil, which introduces a whole set of strategic challenges. Do you extract as much as you can to fuel progress, or take a more conservative approach to preserve the environment and your workforce? At the core of Frostpunk 2, just like the first game, are the moral dilemmas. How far will you go to ensure your city's survival? Will you uphold the values of compassion and hope, or will you sacrifice them for efficiency and control? In the first Frostpunk, these decisions were already gut-wrenching. But Frostpunk 2 promises to take things even further. The game's developers have hinted that the stakes are higher, and the choices you make will have deeper, more far-reaching consequences. We want players to feel the weight of their decisions. Your actions in Frostpunk 2 will ripple through your society, shaping the culture and future of your city in ways that are often unpredictable. It's not just about surviving the cold anymore. It's about the kind of future you want to create, and what you're willing to sacrifice to get there. Another aspect that has us hyped is the visual evolution. Frostpunk 2 looks absolutely stunning. The frozen world is more detailed, with dynamic weather systems, breathtaking cityscapes, and an atmosphere that really pulls you into the harsh reality of this post-apocalyptic world. From the sprawling oil fields to the towering structures that pierce through the snow-covered wastelands, the game captures a sense of both desolation and resilience. It's a cold world, but one that's alive with the struggle for survival. So, why are we so excited for Frostpunk 2? It's not just the incredible visuals or the expanded gameplay. It's the fact that this game dares to ask the big questions. What kind of leader will you be? Will you prioritize progress, no matter the cost? Or will you strive to keep humanity's compassion alive, even when it feels impossible? The beauty of Frostpunk 2 lies in its complexity, not just in managing resources, but in managing the human spirit. In a world that's frozen over, can you still keep the fire of hope burning? And that's a wrap on everything we know so far about Frostpunk 2. If you're a fan of challenging strategy games or you love the moral intensity of the first game, then this sequel is definitely something to watch for. Let me know in the comments what you're most excited about, and if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite games. Thanks for watching. And remember, the cold never stops.
Not them who brought us this far. And those who make sacrifices today will reap the rewards of